Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to explore a very interesting question. Can a simple, self-practice technique truly transform your speaking fluency and confidence in just 30 days? This is a big question many language learners ask. I asked it too. For the past 30 days, I took on a challenge. I focused on improving my English speaking skills every single day. My main tool for this challenge was something called shadowing. Today, I want to share my honest experience with you. I will give you all the feedback and insights from this journey. We will talk about what shadowing is, why it matters, how it works, and what real changes it can bring. If you are learning English, especially if you want to speak better without a teacher, this video is for you. Let's start this learning adventure together. Let's begin with the basics. What exactly is shadowing? Imagine you are a shadow. When a person walks, their shadow follows every movement. Shadowing in language learning is similar. You listen to a native speaker and you try to repeat exactly what they say. You speak at the same time as them. You try to match their speed, their rhythm, their intonation, and their pronunciation. It is like echoing them in real time. You are not just repeating after they finish a sentence. You are speaking with them, almost like you are their voice. For many years, I knew about this idea. Some people called it chattering. Some people called it echoing. But I never truly believed in it. I thought, how can just repeating someone help me speak better? I already watch many English videos every day. Sometimes I hear a nice phrase and I repeat it. But this was different. Shadowing means active, constant repetition. It means not just repeating a phrase, but trying to mirror the speaker's entire speech pattern. This year, my view changed. I saw many English learners, many YouTubers talking about shadowing. They said it was a powerful way to practice speaking if you do not have speaking partners. They showed how they did it. And I thought, wait, this makes sense. If I already listen to English every day, why not make that listening active? Why not turn it into speaking practice? It felt like a missing piece. It felt like a way to use my daily English consumption to improve my active speaking skills. This changed my mind fundamentally. I started to think, this is not just something to try. This is something I must try. Why does shadowing, or any daily practice, matter so much for language learning? Let me tell you my story. Several years ago, I felt stuck. My English level was good. I could understand well, but I lacked speaking practice. I felt insecure. I knew I needed to do something active to improve my speaking. If I did not, I would always feel that way. I looked for solutions. I watched many videos about improving English. Many suggested 30-day plans. I thought, this is it. I need a challenge. A challenge creates a goal. It helps you focus. But I was lazy. Yes, let's be honest. Many of us are lazy sometimes. The idea of starting a daily practice, even if I knew it was good, felt hard. So, that challenge idea, it just waited. This year, my motivation grew stronger. I knew about shadowing and I wanted to try it. But that old laziness was still there. How could I make myself do it every day? That's when the 30-day challenge idea came back. I thought, okay, I will do a 30-day shadowing challenge. I will even share it on YouTube. This way, I would force myself to be consistent. I would also help others who feel the same way. This desire to help others, to try a new method, and to finally start my own channel all came together. It gave me the push I needed. Think of learning a language like building a house. You cannot build a house in one day. You cannot just put down a roof and expect a house to stand. You need to lay bricks every day. Each brick is a small effort, a small practice session. Shadowing, or any daily practice, is like laying those bricks. Each day, you add a little to your house of language. Without consistent daily effort, the house will not stand strong. Without practice, your speaking muscles do not get stronger. So, the power of daily practice is simple. Small, consistent efforts lead to big results over time. It builds discipline. It stops laziness from winning. So, how was it, this 30-day shadowing journey? Let me be honest. At the very beginning, it was difficult. Much harder than I expected. My jaw would hurt. My mouth muscles felt so tired. It was like going to the gym for the first time. You use muscles you don't normally use much. After the first few sessions, I thought, wow, this is real work. It surprised me how much physical effort it took. But this initial exhaustion was a good sign. It meant my speaking muscles were working. They were getting a workout. Just like with any exercise, it got easier. Day by day, it felt less difficult. My jaw muscles became stronger. My mouth learned new ways to move. This consistent practice led to clear changes. I noticed improvements in my diction, which means how clearly I speak, My intonation, the rise and fall of my voice, also became better. I started to sound more natural, more like the native speakers I was shadowing. It truly showed me that consistent effort, even small daily efforts, can bring noticeable improvements. One crucial thing I learned during this challenge is about choosing who to shadow. I always chose videos I liked. But more importantly, I chose speakers whose speech was clear, flawless, and easy to understand. It doesn't matter if you like their personality. What matters is the quality of their speech. You want to copy good English. So, always pick speakers who speak clearly, without mumbling, and with good pronunciation. This makes the shadowing technique much more effective. To get the most out of shadowing, you need to do more than just repeat. You need to actively enrich your vocabulary. As I listened and shadowed, I would pay close attention to new words or phrases. If I heard something useful, I would pause the video. I would write it down in my special notebook. This notebook became my treasure chest of new language. Later, I would work with these words. I would make my own sentences. I would try to use them in my daily thoughts, or even imagine dialogues with myself. This step is super important. It turns passive listening into active learning. It helps new words move from your understanding to your active speaking vocabulary. Don't be lazy about this part. It makes a huge difference. Finally, a structured challenge like a 30-day program is incredibly powerful. My biggest obstacle was always laziness and a lack of discipline. The challenge gave me a clear goal. It motivated me to show up every day. It built a habit. When you know you have to do something every day for 30 days, it creates accountability. This fights against laziness. It builds discipline, which is vital for any long-term goal, especially language learning. It helps you stay consistent, which is the secret ingredient for real progress. So, after 30 days of shadowing, does it truly change your English speaking? Does it improve it? For me, the answer is a clear yes. Shadowing is 100% powerful. It does change the way you speak. It doesn't make fundamental, huge changes overnight. It won't instantly make you a native speaker. But it definitely improves your speaking in noticeable ways. I might not sound completely different to you now. My speech was already quite fluent, but I am the only one who can truly feel the internal changes. What I noticed was this. My pronunciation became better. My articulation, how clearly I form sounds, improved. My speech flow became smoother, more fluent. It became easier for me to say certain things. My mouth felt more comfortable forming English sounds. These are not small things. These are real, tangible improvements that come from daily, intentional practice. I truly recommend you try shadowing. But please, do not think that shadowing alone will magically solve all your speaking problems. It is one tool, a very effective one, but it works best as part of a bigger plan. The key is consistency. If you do it every day and you do it with intention, meaning you focus on what you are doing, you will see results. Not just in fluency, but in your vocabulary too. Shadowing is especially good for people who, like me, sometimes struggle with laziness. You are already watching English content, right? While you watch, just try to shadow. It is one of the easiest ways to get daily speaking practice. You can find other methods that might be more powerful or make bigger changes, but they often require more effort. Shadowing is a lazy way to speak English every day, and that is why I highly recommend it. It lets you work on your English without feeling like it's a huge burden. I am proud that I finished this 30-day challenge. I am happy I completed it successfully and tried the shadowing method. Did it completely transform my English? No, because real language learning takes time. It accumulates all your small efforts. But it definitely made a difference. It changed my expectations and showed me the power of focused daily practice. I will continue to use shadowing in my own learning journey. Every time I watch something in English, if I feel like it, I will shadow. It is now easier for me, and I know it helps. If you're ready to take on a challenge to improve your speaking, You can find a related challenge playlist right here on White Eagle. Start your journey today. There are many videos to guide you. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next videos. We have many ideas and projects coming your way to help us all improve our English together. Thanks for watching. I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye.